Instead of printing these bookmarks at home, I actually ordered them as postcards. No printer ink needed, no Cricut needed, no cardstock. I'm excited to share how you can do that too, so let's get started. For this project, I created two styles. I have the straight regular flat bookmarks and magnetic bookmarks. To start with the flat bookmarks, I designed them in Canva, and I also created a reading log for the back. So all we need to do now that they're printed is just cut them and trim the sides. For this, all you need is a paper trimmer and a corner rounder. This part is optional, but I like to round the corners just to give it more of a finished look. These came out really nice. The colors are perfect, my designs are cute, and it has a cute little reading log in the back. So that's one way you can do this project, is just leaving it as is. Another way is for us to laminate it. Now you'd only want to laminate the front because you want to be able to write on the back. So let's laminate a set. We're going to be using self-laminate sheets, and there are a variety of styles out there available to you. You can get some that have holographic designs or just a holographic finish, and you can get some that are just clear. For this project, I'm just going to use the clear ones. Again, you're going to need your paper trimmer. We're just going to trim it down to size so that we can maximize the use of our laminate sheet. I will be making it slightly larger, that way I have room for clearance. Make sure you save your scraps. You can always use them for other projects. Now you just go ahead and trim like before. You can see on this one there is a little bit of laminate hanging off, so I'm just going to get my scissors and trim that off real quick. It's just a little bit more effort, but it's a good way to make sure that your bookmarks are more water resistant and durable. And so here is the laminated one. You can see it has more of a glossy finish. And here is the one that we did not laminate that came straight from the printer. Okay, just to take these a step further, I'm going to add a hole at the top here, and we're going to add a tassel. Now you can either make your own tassel with embroidery floss, or you can purchase your own. I'm just going to use these. I found these at Match in my stash, so this will work fine. And really, it just depends on how much labor you want to put into these bookmarks and also how you want to keep your costs down. It'd be obviously more cost effective to make your own tassels, but it's up to you, depending on your budget. Now for the next set of bookmarks. These are actually going to be magnetic bookmarks. I used the same size postcard. I designed this in Canva, and I have 3 equal panels here that I'm going to trim that will create a bookmark for each one. So I'll be able to get 3 bookmarks out of this one postcard. Okay, now I have my 3 pieces trimmed, and I'm going to go ahead and get a scoring board. Now you don't need to get one of these if you want to just fold over and then crease the line. I find that this is a little more helpful. Okay, so these were 4 inches. We want to make sure we score at the 2-inch line. Just like that. Now we have a line that we can fold. It folds easier and it doesn't wrinkle when it creases. So let's go ahead and put a scoring line on each one. And now I'm going to go ahead and round the corners. And next you're going to go ahead and get your magnets. I'm going to be using self-adhesive magnets. There are plenty of options out there for you to use as far as magnets go, so you'll want to make sure you look at the different ones available to see what works for your project. You want to make sure that they attract before you put them on your bookmark. And that's it. Super easy. Another thing you can do with a printing service is you can actually print your own hang tags or your bookmark tags. I did not do that for this project. I'm just using some cardstock with a little stamp that I have, but this will be fine for what I'm using. And you just attach them and they're ready to sell. With one postcard, I was able to get 3 magnetic bookmarks that I can sell individually, or I can put them all on one card and sell them as a set. So you saw how quickly it was for me to create these bookmarks without ever having to print anything myself or to set up a Cricut. And I was also able to share with you a more simple way of creating these for maybe you want to add them as free gifts with your orders or as a giveaway, or if you want to elevate your bookmark, you can add a little bit more pizzazz to it with the tassel and some laminate. And of course, you can create your own magnetic bookmarks for pennies on the dollar and any design that you like. I love how all of these turned out. I think my favorite might be the magnetic bookmarks just because those are things that I like to create more often, and it really was a time saver not having to do anything with my Cricut or cutting machine. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.